Jake Jones and Jacob Russo starts now.
We're the Blackhawk student section.
You're watching SportZone on KCAU-9, and the highlights start right now.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the KCAU-9 Sports Zone. I'm Jake Jones. Riding shotgun with me, as always, the one, the only, Jacob Russo.
We have a ton in store for you tonight. Lots of big games, district championships, and spots in the playoffs on the line.
But let's go ahead and get things rolling like we always do. Our Woodhouse game of the week. Winner take all in the Class A District 1. Hinton hosting South O'Brien for the district crown. Let's take a look at this one. Hinton in the driver's seat at 4-0. South O'Brien hoping for a win via the RPI. Defense is holding tight in the first, but in the second, Wolverines breaking through after a failed QB sneak from Jackson Lauscher. Gets it here on the second try. 2-point attempt, good. 8-0 South O'Brien. On the ensuing kickoff, Kyle Brighton on the return, weaving his way out of the coverage and finding a seam, and he's going to the house, right? Not so much. Evan Ball taking him down. That's not quitting on the play. And believe it or not, the Blackhawks do not score on that one. 8-0 at half. Third quarter, hitting ball is Derek Anderson throwing to Brighton. He gets in the end zone this time. PAT no good. 8-6. On the kickoff, Reed Nelson with it, but he'll get hit. The ball pops out. Andrew Hessa, the kicker, he snags it. They turn this one into a field goal courtesy of Hessa. But in the end, South O'Brien scores 14 in the fourth. They win 22-12. They take the District 1 championship in Class A. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Jacob's going to announce our nominees for next week's Woodhouse Game of the Week.
First round of the playoffs. Now let's move on to our next matchup. Sergeant Bluff-Luton already wrapped up their district. Storm Lake, however, they're looking for an upset to try and get into the dance. Storm Lake, though, they're ranked 21st in the RPI. They need a little bit of help. They have to win tonight to even have a shot. First drive, Tornadoes punting. Austin Freeberg blocks the punt. Warriors recover on the 7-yard line. Daniel Wright wastes no time. He's third down slant to Ben Freeberg. He follows the lane of blockers into the end zone. 7-0 SBL. Next, Warriors drive right to Carter Schumacher in front of the pylon for 6. SBL was unbeaten in district play this year. They take it 41-8.
Next up, another winner-take-all game. OAB CIG hosting Greene County. Both 4-0 in district play so far. Early on, no score. 3rd and 17 for the Rams. Bryce Stalder to Will Hansen. 26 yards. I think that'll do. First down. Next play, Stalder says, that worked so well, let's just hand it off this time. Colby Capper up the middle for 6, and that'll get us on the board. Second quarter, the Falcons now with a little bit of momentum. It's Cooper DeJean. He's been player of the week twice for throws like this. On the money for William Grote, 37 yards. And the very next play, DeJean says, it worked once, right? Let's do it again, homeboy Grote. In the end zone for the touchdown to tie. Falcons cruise 35-13 to take the district crown.
Plus an undefeated season on top of that. Back in Sioux City, Bishop Heelan and Spencer squaring off for some bragging rights in week 9. First half tied at 7. Gage Gartnaz tossed to Isaac Pingle, but Isaac Pingle throws the ball. Carter Petzenhauser behind the defense for the score. That puts the Tigers up 14-7. Heelan looking to answer before the end of the half. Jake Kuntz will fumble, and then Christian Velazquez gets picked off by Isaac Hookfin. That ends a pair of drives to keep it a 7-point game at the half. Second half, Gartnaz rolls to his right and fires. It's going to be bobbled by the receiver Michael Rizik. What a snag. That's a pick. But no comeback here. Spencer, they're going to hang on for a 20-14 win.
And now we take a look at our next set of matchups here, but we're going to have to come back to after the break. Before we do so, lots of big games coming up. And, of course, our player of the night.
Yeah, lots of great candidates, lots of great games. We'll have more when we return. Stay in the zone.
SportZone will be right